Good morning out there to everybody. This reading is going to be for all you lovely Leos out there. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. And let's get started with your reading. It's going to be a reading from the time that you watch it, whenever that might be, lasting for the next week or so. It's timeless, but I am recording this video on October 2nd, 2021. So hope everybody's having a good morning, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in to this channel. And if you find that you get something out of this reading beneficial or useful, or you think somebody else would, it would be greatly appreciated if you would hit the like button or the subscribe button, or both, or share it out to somebody if you don't get anything out of it, who you think may benefit or receive a message. And that would help out a lot to grow the channel and get the content in front of more people that might need to hear some of these messages. So I just want to say thank you again, and I really do appreciate any support given to help grow the channel. All right, Leo, let's see what we have for you this morning. I'm going to clear the air here. Okay, Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, signs, Venus, or wherever you are affected by Leo in your life, in your chart. This one is for you. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the World, the Sun, Nine of Swords, oh, excuse me, that's a 10, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and underneath we've got the Emperor in the reverse position here. All right, let's take a look. Let's see, can I see all these cards? Okay, Leo, I see your energy bursting bright and warm in the center of the reading here with the Sun. So that's beautiful. Your energy is all around the reading here. It's very strong with the Sun card, and very positive as well. Very joyful energy here, an energy of growth and regrowth and birthing, new ideas, babies, just a very fertile, positive, happy time is looking to be surrounding you. Next to that, we do have the Ten of Swords here, which the Ten of Swords talks about something has ended, a cycle has come to a close, one that was not a very pleasant cycle, and it came to an end, and it was a painful cycle to go through. Sometimes we are growing through our cycles, and it could be thought of as just growing pains. The beauty of it is that, yes, as much as it was painful, it is over, and it's closing out, or it has closed out for sure, and you have the opportunity to put all the pain that was in that cycle that you had to go through. You can choose to leave it in this past chapter and step into a brand new cycle coming in for you, pain-free. And this Sun indicates that that's exactly what you had the opportunity to do here. I also see the World, which is another indication of a cycle closing out and stepping into a new cycle with a positive outlook, with an understanding of the past cycle, and seeing the things that came out of it and taking those useful pearls of wisdom and tools that you may have acquired out of the last cycle into the new cycle with you, but not taking any of the negativity or the painful aspects of it with you, leaving them in the past and walking into the future with a positive aura around you. And this isn't going to be the easiest thing to do because, as we see, there was a lot of hurt that happened here. And I feel like you could struggle with how to put it all behind you once and for all, and really make an effort to not drag that into this new cycle coming in with you. But I feel like you do have a lot of warm and supportive universal energy surrounding you as you move forward. So I think that you'll be able to overcome this challenge and step into a brand new chapter here with nothing but positivity and hopeful outlook for whatever is coming next, which I have the Ace of Cups on the other side of the Sun here, so it's kind of like you had to go through blood, sweat, and tears, but now the sun is out, and on the other side of the blood, sweat, and tears, in the new, we have a blessed gift from the universe for you, and it's a cup overflowing with nothing but love. So it's a confirmation that there is a new dawn, a new day on the horizon, and it's nothing like the night before of this energy. It's going to be a much more pleasant time coming through for you, which is well deserved and well needed. I see the King and Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen is in the reverse position here, and this is your challenge, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is Earth energy, could be any Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this Queen she is ill-dignified, and when she is upright, she is the Queen that knows how to establish and generate wealth and material, financial gain, financial stability. But when she's in the reverse position, she could, because when she's upright, she can pretty much make grow anything out of not much at all. She doesn't need much to start to generate that into ongoing growth. And when she's upside down, she can be inclined to still do that at whatever cost, meaning that if she doesn't know or doesn't have the resources, then she's going to find the resources, and she may do that in the form of cheating or something like this. She's still going to get the result. She may not be on the up and up about it, perhaps. And that's your challenge. So you may be encountering a situation here where you are, maybe you are having a struggle with your finances here with the Nine of Pentacles also in the reverse position. So you could be struggling to find your footing on your own. It could be that you were in a relationship. We do have the King and the Queen in the same suit, which is the Pentacles, and it's separated by this they're separated by this Nine of Pentacles. So it could be that you were in some sort of relationship at some point and there was a split, and you might find yourself struggling to financially stand on your own since the relationship has broken up. That could be for some of you, because the Nine of Pentacles upright is a very strong, independent, financially independent person who has gained the knowledge and learned how to generate financial freedom as an individual and doesn't need anybody to support or help them with anything. She's 100% no strings attached to anybody, and she's standing on her own, but she's in the reverse position and she's in between these two. So I feel like since the breakup, if this was a breakup with somebody, also earth energy, doesn't have to be though, it's just indicating that there definitely was perhaps a couple here that you may be struggling to stand on your own in the realm of finances. So the message is, or the challenge is, to just hold on and don't do something that you might regret later on just because you feel like you don't have enough. Because, or, this could be that you're thinking you're struggling, and in times like this we could feel desperate, and it may seem tempting to maybe call the ex because they are financially well off and they do have a lot of finances and savings and this kind of thing. They've got a good job, and that, or the opportunity may present itself in the form of they may call you, they may be trying to get you back, or you may be thinking that it'd be easy to just go back and things would just be way less stressful and this kind of thing. But you really want to kind of assess why it is that, if that's the only reason, if it's just because you're struggling and you're having a hard time finding your footing financially after this breakup, then that wouldn't be a good reason to go back if that's the only reason. So this could be challenging for you though, because you might be struggling and know that it's just a phone call away, and like you don't have to be, but you really have to weigh out what the best thing is to do here. And don't make any quick decisions. I feel like there could be something else that's going to come along for you that you'll find can help you without having to do this, without having to go back, because you really may not want to be with this person. You split up for a reason, and I don't know what that is, but if that's the case, I think just hold on a little longer. We'll see what else the reading says about the situation. I also have up here the Knight of Pentacles, so another Court Pentacle card. This is somebody coming in, and that's what I was saying. I was kind of feeling that. I didn't see this card up here till just now, but it looks like that, yes, somebody else is in the picture, or will be coming in the picture pretty soon if they haven't arrived yet. And they may not be here yet because it may have been a long journey. It looks like they are coming in. They're traveling in from somewhere else. And this is the Knight that takes his time. This is the slowest Knight. This is a very slow, deliberate, slow moving energy. However, it does give you the sense of stability once he does arrive, because he is going to arrive and he follows through, and he is holding a golden pentacle. So it's worth the wait, because he's bringing you the thing that you are asking for is coming, without having to go back if you don't want to this past person here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, same thing, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may have strong earth in your chart, or your person might, for sure. Okay, so then we also have the Six of Pentacles in a reverse position up here. So this is a strong energy I'm feeling, and again, this is earth energy, Taurus perhaps, maybe meaningful to you. And upright, the Six of Pentacles, this talks about equal give and take, finding the balance in your tangible world, in your material world. And because it's in the reverse position, it's an indication that there is an imbalance. There's no balance, and it's the balance that is needed. There's no equal give and take. It could be that when you were in this relationship, there wasn't equal give and take. You could have given a lot more in the connection, as far as finances or material things in the material world are concerned, and then it's kind of like, oh, well, you gave everything you had, and then they ditched you, or they dumped you, or you split up for whatever reason, and now you've been left with nothing while they're sitting there reaping the rewards of what started out as the basis is, you put up the base funds, or you invested in this, and they're receiving the return on the investments, and you're out here struggling and just scraping to get by. And that could be the case as well, because I feel like it's not fair, and there is no equal give and take. It's like, oh, well, were they just using me? Because it's kind of like, as soon as you invested all that you had, the last bit, then it's like, oh, now you're broken up, and now he's running with it and generating all kinds of wealth, and you are getting nothing, and it kind of like wiped you out. And this could all be part of this painful ending that I was talking about in the beginning that happened, that you finally got out of, but you are still struggling. You are still feeling the effects of it here. And the messages from the universe, just, you are very strong, and you're able to harness great reserves of inner strength, and it might be what you need to call upon at this time in order to not have to go back to this situation and keep moving forward. Although it's hard, I feel like there is something coming for you soon here in the next week that is going to give you some financial relief. Okay, so just hold on, and the universe is going to be also coming in with a offer of something that looks very lovely and promising, that's going to give you a better start, or it's going to jumpstart you into this new cycle. And so it feels like you're just being a little bit tested by the universe here, just to remind yourself of how strong you actually are, and that you can do this, and you can persevere, and just, don't give in. Don't go back to if it was painful, don't go back to it, and just hold out hope that better days are just around the corner. We have the Emperor in the reverse position. So this is underneath the deck. This is something that's coming that you won't see it necessarily, or you don't see it necessarily, but it's the Emperor in the reverse position. Aries energy, and he's in the reverse, so he can be unforgiving in the reverse position. He's usually a very disciplined and authoritarian energy, and very structured, very stern and strict energy, but stable. And so when he's in the reverse, I feel like in this case he's out of control with it. He is lost his center, and he's very overly overbearing, over controlling, and he's kind of like tyrannical here. So watch out for that. We'll see if we can determine any more messages about this Emperor in the reverse position here. But just remember, these cards here are looking great, even though this is a struggle type of energy here financially. I just feel like just hold on and see what the next chapter will bring. We're going to go ahead and clarify and get deeper into the message to see what we can find out from you, Leo. All right, a lot of Pentacle energy. All right, this one jumped out, another pentacle, and we have the page. We've got all of the court cards of the pentacles now, and that's clarifying the King of Pentacles here. So I feel like this could be your energy, maybe, clarifying the King, and it's a message that, well, this page is turned away from the King, and I feel like the King is at one more on this, actually. The Page of Pentacles, it's a younger energy. This could be a child if you have children, or if you have a child, or this could be indicating that there's a huge difference in age maybe between you guys, and this could be representing you here with this Page of Pentacles. I'm getting, let's see. Okay, we have the Death card. So, yeah, so I'm getting that perhaps the ex, this King of Pentacles, is going to be contacting you or coming back around, and he is going to, or he or she, male or female, but I'm just saying he because he's a king, but it's just an energy. It could be either one. But he's going to be coming up relatively soon in the next few days, perhaps, or definitely within the month of October for sure. And he's going to present to you an idea that puts y'all back together, and he's going to be talking a really convincing game here. He's going to paint a picture for you of the potential for a brand new beginning between the two of you that looks to be promising and financially enticing, but it's just a concept. So it's just an idea here, and it's not anything but something that's coming out of his own mind. And he's just trying to reel you back in because he knows that you're struggling financially, and he's putting together this picture of perfection going forward with you guys. But we've got the Death energy as well, and so this is telling me that's not, that's not in your storyline right now. What's happening is that you're going to be going forward without this relationship, and you are going to be undergoing a complete transformation, in fact, and you're going to come out on the other side of it fresh and new and grounded, and you'll be able to see a way forward. You'll be able to know how to step in the direction of abundance and financial gain, and on your own, in fact, with this Death energy. So that is what is coming, and I don't feel like it's with this past person. I feel like they're going to be definitely coming into your environment and telling you about what's possible and what could be, and just giving you this story, trying to pitch it to you to get you back, because you're in a moment of weakness, of vulnerability right now. So just be ready for that. Be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to say that no, don't do that, but I really don't feel like that's the direction that you're going to be happiest on right now. And it could be, it could be that it's a sign of a total transformation within the connection, your story. So that also is a possibility. I just really do feel like this is a journey that you're gonna come into your own and discover who you really are and what you're really made of. And I really do feel like it's an energy that's not moving backward, but it is charging forward with full force and lots of energy and forward direction as an individual. And I don't think you're mad about it. I think you're ready for it, honestly. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Ten of Swords. What was this painful ending all about in the past that just ended? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords clarifying the Ten of Swords here. So I feel like you're definitely gaining a lot of growth as far as maturity. Experience is what this past cycle gave you, this past chapter. Even though it was hard, like I was saying, it was kind of like growing pains. And once you're away from it, or now that you have some distance from it, you're able to start to see the lessons and the value of going through that, what that's given you, and you're starting to understand and see things from another perspective, and be empowered from it, and you're going to get to a place where you can be grateful for it, in fact, because it's ultimately going to just raise you up to the next level, and you're going to rise above it and take those things, those precious wisdom pearls that were given to you out of this painful cycle, and move forward with this knowledge so that you can use that and ultimately perhaps help others in the future with it. And that's empowering, and I think that's the outlook that you're going to take away from it ultimately. If you are not there yet, you will be with this Page of Swords energy. I feel like taking this useful information out of the pain and moving forward with experience under your belt. Okay, this one jumped onto the Sun, and we have the Temperance Clarifying the Sun. Another beautiful card on top of a beautiful card here with Temperance. So Temperance is a Sagittarian energy, and it talks about, well, this is Archangel Michael, I believe, and he's got the 2 cups, and he's pouring the water back and forth. He's got 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water, and this is just ultimate mastery at patience, and realizing how important patience is. And I think that's going to be a big theme moving forward of this next cycle for you. And also, he is representative of going with the flow and understanding the flow, not forcing things so much anymore, or thinking that you have control and you can force things to fit or be a certain way, and understanding that once you learn how to go with the flow, how things just kind of sync up, and you just allow it, and you just take the ride, and you see how much easier, or how much more of a gentler ride it is, and things come together much better for you. I feel that in the next month of November, that these things will start to be realized by you. You'll start to, if you're not already, you'll start to feel that abundance of positivity, of positive energy coming in for you, and it'll make itself quite apparent starting in November, I feel like. And in October, it's just kind of sorting things out, and holding on, for this Knight of Pentacles, and not giving in to the urge and the temptation to go back to this because you might be financially strapped. Just realize that you've got other people around you that are willing to help. And I know it's not hard, not easy to ask for help perhaps for you, but that's just your ego getting in the way, and you're a Leo, so that could be an issue. But you do have people around you that can support you temporarily at this time while you're making this transition. And just remember that, and realize that before going back to this, just because you won't ask for help because of your ego or something like that. So just be mindful of that. Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands clarifying the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is talking about, I feel like you are being reminded, and yes, reminded that even though things are not feeling in balance right now, and you really don't have 2 pennies to scrape together or something like this, that remember that you have gone through hell and high water, and what that's granted you or given you out of that, out of all these trials and tribulations, is a great reserve of this just unstoppable strength that you're able to harness and draw from at any moment, and you're ready for anything. You have acquired that through all these battles that you've had to fight in the past, that you came out of on top each time, though, and you know how to defend yourself and defend what's yours, and you're always ready, even if you are just like at the end of your rope, and there's just seems like you don't know what to do, how to pay the bills or something like this, that you have resources, and they start from within. So just draw upon that, and don't give your energy away to this anxiety or feeling like the only way you're going to get out of this is by going back to this King of Pentacles here. Okay, just snap out of that if you can, and maybe do some meditation on it, and just remember that if you need help, our archangels that's what they're there for. They're there to give us help, but you really have to make sure that you ask explicitly and be clear about what it is that you need, and they will provide. And we've got Archangel Michael here ready to answer any requests you might have right now. He is here to help, so ask for it. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Ten of Swords has come out once again. So yeah, this is a strong message when we get two of the same card in a reading. So I feel like you were definitely meant to go through this, and yes, it's definitely over, and there's no doubt about that pain that was inflicted while you were going through this. However, what it has done is it has opened you up and leveled you up, and if you didn't go through this, you would not be enlightened like you are going to be if you haven't started to feel that yet. So it's really a message of you want to focus on that, integrating that pain and turning it and channeling it into something else. Like, you've got the power to do that. You've got the awareness to do that. And so the universe is really showing you this, and it's not to torture you, it's to really get you to transform this energy into something beautiful. And I feel like moving forward, whatever you went through is going to ultimately help other people in some way as you navigate your journey in this next chapter, I feel, because the Ace of Cups is underneath. And so it's kind of like, without having gone through this, you wouldn't have like realized what your true calling is. And if that hasn't come in for you yet, just I think that's what this is all about, and I think that you may become a healer out of this or something along those lines. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be feeling like just not yourself right now, just because you're kind of out of sorts after all this, after this big shift, or during this big shift right now. Usually you may be very outwardly strong and know what's coming next and have a plan, and you may not have any of this stuff going on. You may not even like recognize yourself, just maybe like you are foreign to yourself right now, or something like this feeling. But you are transforming, just remember that. The High Priestess is clarifying the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. So the High Priestess is here, and so she is the keeper of all the wisdom, and she comes through now at this time because she is got something to reveal to you, and whatever this is going to be some wisdom that you're going to be downloading, and this is going to be sourced out of your intuition. So it's going to be revealed to you, but you're going to need to look for it and really focus on your inner strength and your intuition and find that light within, and go into a time maybe of just like, solitude here in order to get these messages, because it's really important. It's going to provide you with some sort of awakening or enlightenment with this High Priestess energy. She's also here to say that she supports you, and she's around you at this time, protecting you and bestowing upon you the things that you'll need in order to move forward with your life's purpose here. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse position. I feel like this is your energy, Leo. Like I said, you could have Earth strongly in your chart. It could be your rising sign or something. It could be in Earth. We've got the Devil on top of the Queen of Pentacles. So strong energy with the Devil here. And this could talk about what I was mentioning earlier about this vulnerability, this financial vulnerability here, and the temptation with this Devil energy to perhaps go back to the ex, because they are going to be making an appearance here, and they could be a Capricorn because the Devil represents Capricorn energy, and so it's a big temptation that's you're being tested by at this time, and that's what it is. What the universe is doing is testing you to make sure that you are ready, and because I feel like it's got some really important things lined up for you, for your path here, and they just want to make sure that you're ready. And this temptation is going to come along at your most vulnerable, weakest point here. So, but you're strong enough, Leo. You're very strong. So just be aware of that, and know what it is, know how to recognize it when it comes your way, and so that you'll know what to do, and you will pass this test that I feel like the universe is throwing at you with this Devil energy. And if it's not that, this could also be something presenting itself that awakens your creativity. Something is awakened, or just something that you aren't even aware that you maybe have a talent or a gift for in some creative arena. Maybe it's music. Sometimes the Devil is associated with music, and so this could be the realm of creativity, and something crosses your path that is unexpected, and you had no idea that you were even gifted in this way. Perhaps this could be a hidden talent, something like this, that's awakened at this time in this new energy, in this new cycle, if you don't go back to this old energy that's going to just get you caught up and spinning your wheels here. Ultimately, even though it might look like in the short term you could gain some benefit, but it's not worth it. If you do, then you might totally miss out on what this is with the Devil energy, with this something that is going to end up being something that you're very good at and passionate about, and it could be what you end up doing to sustain yourself financially. So yes, I feel like this is very strong energy coming in with this Devil. Let's clarify the world here for you. Another major arcana, we have the Hermit, clarifying the world. This is Virgo energy, and this is also what I was speaking of when I was just mentioning it. You might want to consider going within, taking some time to yourself in solitude, and really trying to tap into those insights from the High Priestess through your intuition. The Hermit, he's very wise, he's full of wisdom, and it's going within to find that guiding light, and then pulling it out, and that's the star, and the star is going to light up and lead you down the path that you're meant to be on here. But it's going to require some inner reflection and meditation. I feel strong meditation on this one, and it's another very wise card, so I feel like you're going to be bestowed with some great wisdom here coming up for you, and it's beautiful energy, and you're going to really level up, I feel like. We have all of these major arcanas. They're very spiritual major arcanas here for you. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles coming in with this Golden Pentacle, taking his time, but on his way nonetheless. Very stable energy here. Oh, wow. Okay, so the King of Pentacles once again. Another Pentacle and another King of Pentacles. So that is clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. I'm going to get one more on that for you, Leo. Queen of Swords. Okay. So, okay, so this King of Pentacles is significant and could be also related to the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like the Knight of Pentacles could in fact be an actual relative of this King of Pentacles, of this ex, perhaps. And it might be a tricky situation here because it might be that this King of Pentacles is able to have some sort of influence over the Nine of Pentacles, trying to maybe manipulate or block them from coming in for you, and trying to sway them to sway you in some way. And it may be a dark horse, you know, maybe a Trojan horse or something like this. So be on the lookout for something good, something that you think is good coming in. And I want to say, and I want to feel like it is good, being overshadowed by this King of Pentacles here. But it also could be a separate energy. It could be another King of Pentacles. And it's interesting because it just might be a sign or a message that you don't need this King of Pentacles because this Knight of Pentacles is coming in, but he holds the golden coin of what's like in the rest of the vault. Sort of like, you know, he's presenting this golden coin to you, and there's a lot more where that came from, but he's not disclosing that. But he is also a King of Pentacles. He is able to generate generational wealth, and he's got a fat bank account, I feel like, and he's maybe a separate, you know, separate deal all the way. And it's this Earth energy again, so very strong Earth. And then the Queen of Swords has come in, and this is a queen that I feel like this is maybe your energy. This could be somebody else, but the Queen of Swords, you know, she has the strength and the experience of having gone through a painful past, or painful pasts, you know. She's experienced, and she finds herself in a position where she has no problem cutting away the things that don't serve her, or are just pretty much BS. And she can see right through BS when it comes at her, and she's got her sword up, and she's not afraid to use it. And she's not mean, and she's not like combative, but she is definitely not going to let her guard down or allow energies to come in that will compromise her stability and compromise her agenda and her path. And she's got a lot of self-respect, and she speaks clearly, and she speaks eloquently. She's very intelligent, very educated queen, and she just doesn't put up with anybody's bullshit, if you know what I mean. She's gone through enough in her life that she is able to recognize it when it is a mile away coming at her, and she doesn't stand for it, and nobody stands a chance if they're not coming correct, if they're not being real. She's all about being real, and she's all about speaking the truth, and no nonsense, no funny business with the queen. So I feel like you'll know perhaps like what, you know, if this offer is genuine, if this offer is the real deal, either because you will have gained this energy of the Queen of Swords out of this painful thing as part of your repertoire here moving forward, or this could be somebody that's like a friend of yours, a sister, a brother, or a close friend that's able to see anything that is not on the up and up and real deal Holyfield, and able to warn you or point something out to you here. Either way, I feel like it's a protective energy that is going to definitely not allow anything in close by to you that's not real deal Holyfield, okay? So you got the Queen of Swords energy in your corner when all these Pentacle people come back, or more Pentacle people, and they're not bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm a Virgo, so, you know, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, if there is confusion, if there is some funny business, some trickery, some, you know, bait and switch type thing going on, you'll know. And if you don't know, your bestie will know, or your sister or your brother or something like that. Somebody's going to be right there to show you. So don't worry. It could be the High Priestess bestowing this upon you, giving you this clarity, this gift of that capability to see through and cut through bullshit going forward as a result of all this nonsense you had to endure in the past. So that could be also. Let's get one on this Emperor. The Emperor in the reverse position is also something to be aware of, because it's coming and you're not going to be necessarily focused in the direction of wherever this Emperor is coming from. Okay. We got these two cards. We got the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like somebody is just trying to instill upon you something, and they're doing it in sort of an over-the-top way. They are doing it out of love. They don't want you to get hurt again. They don't want you to be naive. They don't want you to have to go through any more pain, because they watched you go through it, and so as a result, they're just being overly protective and you know, kind of outrageously trying to drill some key points into you, and it's out of love, though. It's because that they're older. Whoever this Emperor is, this could be an older family member. This could be like a grandfather, an uncle, a father, and they want to protect you, and they just want to make sure that you don't go down a painful path again. Now that you're finally out of this, whatever this was that had a hold on you, and so, you know, they see more than what you see. They are wiser because they're older, and they're just doing it a loving thing, but they're just going about it in an extreme way. And so I wouldn't worry too much about it, and just know that it's you know, it's coming at you out of love ultimately, and they're just very passionate about you not returning to this or stepping into something similar is all. And they want you to enjoy your life, and they want you to have adventures and discover new things, and I think you want that too. So they just don't want you to get caught back up in the mix of whatever was. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you, and I'm gonna pick. I forgot to do this. I meant to do this in the beginning of the reading, but I'm gonna get a couple of messages from the guides for you to close this out. Okay. Just hang in there. Things are gonna be looking up, and you know, we're only given situations that we can handle. So it's just saying that you are extremely, incredibly strong individual, and you are given tougher situations because you can handle them, and that's the way that goes. All right, let's see. Spirits and guides, what message do you have for Leo? Intuition, bam. What I was talking about. So yes, your intuition is being activated at this time, and it's going to just get stronger and stronger. I strongly urge you to go into a time of meditation, of solitude, go within and receive these downloads, receive this intuition upgrade. Inner child, it's coming. Number 42, which is a 6. It's going to give you that balance that you so desperately seek. One more. All right. Nice. Invention. We have invention. Huh. So yes, so that's a beautiful energy, creativity guides. And so what happens is when you are able to align yourself with your intuition, when you're able to tap your intuition and use that to guide you through situations in life, and you are able to add that to your existence, then what is allowed to happen from there is that it enables you to be inspired. And it's only when we can um, incorporate intuition into the mix that inspiration comes from that. And so I feel like from that, invention is what happens. So that's a beautiful energy. You're a very creative person. You've got an inventive mind, and that's going to be showing up to you, maybe with this double energy here coming up soon in October. So beautiful energy, Leo. Keep your head up and just remember you're strong and you've got this. Okay? See you next time. Bye.